everybody, and welcome back to From Guiseley to Greatness with me, GW365. I've just noticed something down this bottom, so just give us a moment. Magic moment. There we go. Yeah, this is video number 23, I believe. I think it is. It's either 22 or 23, and anyway, I'll figure it out afterwards. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a minute. 21, 22. Did yesterday? No, I did 20 and 21 yesterday. It's 22 this one. Apologies for that. Right, so hope everyone is alright. Basically, I said last time we were going to play AFC Telford. Then I saw a couple of games later, we had Bradford Park Avenue, who, of course, if you've been watching, we lost to in the playoffs at the end of last season. I'm sorry it's flickering arrow of death still at the minute. I've got a feeling it's because tonight's going to be a good night, but also, it still isn't right, this I can see. There we go. GW, get your shit sorted before you start recording. Apologies again. It's probably because I'm halfway through downloading and uploading as well, to be fair. But downloading some more faces. This here, for some reason, is just keep saying not responding. Not entirely sure why. You can see there. It's actually not saying not responding now. Never mind. So, basically what happened is, like I said, I played some games and I thought, oh, actually, in 2 games' time I've got Bradford Park Avenue. They beat us last time, and if you look, what is it now? Is it the club one? Club page? It's something. It says basically the form against them. I can't remember what it was now. I saw it. Basically, what's going to happen is I'll go into the schedule and just go through everything. Bradford Park Avenue. Oh, Royston. I think we've lost 3 and drawn 1. I can't remember if. Oh, past meetings. Here we are. Past meetings. Here we go. Well, we've drawn 2 and lost 2. Obviously, we drew the first leg of the playoff final, and we lost 1-0. At home, I believe. Yes, we were at home and we lost. And then we drew at home in the first result in the league and we lost 2-0 away. So we knew it was going to be a tough game. As you can see there, we've taken 2 points, they've taken 8. So we don't have the best of times against him. Jack Stockdale as well, by the way, it's just reminded me. He has actually gone, he wanted, he was on something like £75 a week, he wanted about 325. So unfortunately I couldn't afford him. As much as I did want to keep him, he would have been an exceptional player to keep. So he's now at Colwyn Bay, who we have actually played since. If I go to the schedule, let's get into it, GW. Stop dilly-dallying. Basically, you can see a bit of mixture of results. Basically, last time we played Barrow, and we won 3-1. Since then, we've played 8 games. Right, starting with Hednesford. Let's just show you the goals. There's 1 or 2 comical things, I think, that happened. But let's see anyway. Goals. I've been sticking with the new 4-4-2 tactic. As you can see there, possession-wise, we're doing okay there, and we just about had the same shots. Hopefully you'll see the goal now, because it's taking a while to load. Probably something to do with all that lot at the bottom. So here we come. Digging had it. That was the best kick of all time. How that's not seen as a foul is anyone's guess. And I had a feeling, I thought, oh, if this is a goal, that's going to be awesome to remember. Because I've played all these yesterday. Last night, I think last night? No, I did some yesterday morning, and I did some last night as well, to get us up to speed for today. Because this is now currently the Wednesday morning. So Hodge have played a long ball wide. Almond, or however you pronounce it. Crosses it in. Johnson with a smart header. Swings his arm round like he doesn't give a crap. And got his 5th goal of the season. Great play. And that was it for the Hednesford game. We stood firm and decent couple of performances. 7.1 for Danny Andrew, Danny Holsworth. Danny Andrew worth noting actually. I think I've changed the skin yet again as well, by the way. It seems a little bit better. Player of the matches. He's got 2 so far. I thought he'd had more than that, but his average rating is just shy of 7, so that's not too bad from a left back. Yeah, we'll go on to the next game. Actually, thought I got more player of the matches than that. Then we went into the next game, which was the 3-0 win against Stalybridge. If I go and look at goals, you'll see we had 3 different scores again. Carl Pleven, an unfamiliar name. We were running a bit shy with injuries and what have you. And basically, this is what happened. Grant kicked it long downfield. Headed away by Simpson, believe it or not. They actually win headers, these defenders, or they seem to have so far. Fingers crossed. Capitani with a smart ball, and Almond, whatever. And I'm just going to call him Almond because that's how I've pronounced almond all my life. Yeah. Knocks it in at the far post. It's a bit like a tomato sort of thing, is almond or almond or whatever. Rothery picked it up in the middle. Love with a lovely pass to Holdsworth, who then played a smart ball but made Almond come back. And Andrew played a lovely ball over the top, and Johnson was there, and they actually finished it. But had a few problems since. He's got his face as well. With scoring, he hasn't scored many. In fact, I don't think he's scored since, which is a bit concerning really, because I was relying on him to get the goals after last season. Neil Danzer's brother probably. And then Love got it here. He got tackled by Mitchell, but Almond with a decent ball over the top, but it came to nothing. But Mullen coming on. Since then as well, I've got some news to do with him as well. Regan played it long downfield. Lynch surprisingly didn't miss the kick. McGowan with a lovely ball for Mullen, and then Mullen just dinks it over with his 3 passing, and Pleven was there, who says thank you very much, you beast. And that was a Stalybridge game. So they're moving on. There might be a change of personnel in a couple of games, and I'll explain them as they come. We play Leamington next, and Leamington, they got a late consolation after we got a late second goal, and I'm kind of glad they got that. James Lowry came off the bench and got these 2 goals, if memory serves me correctly. But Giuseppe saw, I actually had a look at him, and he looked kind of decent. He got injured literally the first highlight. And yeah, lovely finish from Lowry. Cross came in, it got nodded back, boom. Sit down. It literally come on 2 minutes before as well, as you can see, 61. Although I'm going to have to adjust these again, because I had 75% zoom out. Yeah, Andrew headed away. Johnson got it. This is in the 90th minute. Pleven with a fantastic ball. Keeper maybe should have come, but that was a smart finish. You could argue keeper may have done better. That was like Ryan Q. I didn't even know it was called May. Again, Johnson playing poor there. Start of something bad there. I don't know what happened. Apologies for the sniffles as well. And then this happened. Great tackle. And you know what? That's a fantastic goal. Lynch maybe could have done better. However, it was a decent strike. He's actually got a face now. He didn't have a face before on that goal. So yeah, nice face looking away from the camera, you gimp. Right, so that was the Leamington game. Then, I'm thinking, I'm loving this tactic, we're doing really well. We play against a recently promoted with no badge yet, because when I finished all the faces, I'm going to get the icons. A 1-0 loss, and I'm trying to remember how bad this goal was. We actually missed a penalty, I think it's stemmed from there, Alex Johnson has. View highlights, this is going to be a long-ass episode. Call it an episode. Dave West has been playing a lot. I'll move on to him shortly as well. Carvalho crossed it in, and a missed header! Yay! Wesley missed the header this time. And you know what, it was a smart finish, but you can't help but think that Wesley should have made that header. We actually missed a penalty around this area. That was the foul. He literally got shoulder charged in the face by Tony Yeboah. It's called Eric Yeboah, I think. And Abafomi, I forget his name, but he used to play for Leeds. So they had a couple of decent players. It's not the Carvalho, by the way. And this is how he missed it. Normally he goes left hand side. And Mims obviously did his homework, because that's what he did. He went to the right, his right, should I say, and he saved it. And that was that game. Then moving on, we had a couple of tricky games. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do the AFC Telford, because you'll see shortly. I don't think there was many chances. Lowestoft. We were winning, and I forgot to put... I took Alex Johnson out and gave him a rest, basically. We were struggling for fitness a little bit. But if I look at the goals... There's one of the goals is absolutely disgustingly bad. And I can't remember if it's this game or the next one. No, it can't be the next one because it was 0-0. First 0-0 of the season. No, it's not. The second 0-0. We drew the first one 0-0 as well. Andrew played a long ball. It was headed away by Gohrang. Marsden got tackled well, and then O'Connor picked it up. It's a long-ass highlight is this, apparently. McGowan then smartly passed it inside. Holds it for a lovely ball to Capitani. This is like a... Well, that was a nice finish. But I was actually expecting what the FIFA players might call a sweaty goal. And Matteo Capitani got his first goal of the season. I'm hoping he's going to kick on. But I don't think he has yet. He might have scored one more. Then this happened. Jarvis just bounced off his face, it looked like. Reed got it. And you know what? Pick that out. There's not what you can do when someone scores a goal like that. Fantastic strike, you big four-headed person, you. So yeah, then we gave away a free kick, and then that happened. Lynch, you pain in the dick. Thanks for reacting though, Simpson. You know, but this is how we went 2-1 down. So I gave them a rate rollicking at half time. And I had to move a few tactics. I pushed the left wingers and right wingers forward, changed the the central midfield defender support. I really went for it, and then Gavin Rothery popped up. He came on off the bench and scored 20 minutes later, and that's how it ended in that game. I was kind of glad we got we didn't lose 2 games on the bounce, but then we had another draw. And there wasn't many chances, so I'll just click on this. Literally, that was it. And out of those shots, I think only one of them was a highlight for them, and I think one of them was for us as well. So yeah, it was a very boring game. So we won't even bother looking at that. Then I actually gave a team talk to the rest of the team, to the whole team, to say, look, we're doing all right because we were second in league. We got overtaken by FC United, which I'll probably do that game as well. That's probably going to be the next game. I actually introduced Isaac Nelson. He came back from injury. And with these stats, it doesn't look amazing, which I have to change the colours again. I've just remembered. I'll do it on the next game. Yeah, not looking bad. He's not got a contract at the minute. I might look to try and get him one. But yeah, this is what happened after basically saying that. Didn't give him much of a chance. Obviously, possession wasn't amazing. But let's have a look. I'm sure it's this goal. Is it this goal? I'm sure it is this goal, where it's just a ridiculous bit of defending. So Love picked it up, played a smart ball down the line. Alex Johnson, not scoring, but setting up Nelson sort of for his first goal. First goal of the season as well, I might add. I think he scored 1 or 2 maybe in the back end of last season. Henry Rollinson got sent off, I think, in one of the games. I think in that 0-0. I should have shown that, actually, to be fair. And that was his second goal. Smart header. Then this happened. Is it this one? Oh no, that was actually a decent well worked free kick. So it's not this game. It might have been a game before. It wasn't on the game. We'll see what happens. If it's not in the next game, then it must have been one that I've shown already. It just sticks out. And then Rollinson with the smart finish. Make it 3-1. That was it. So if I just go back to the Corby game. No, not Corby, the Telford game. There was a red card, was there? No, there was for them. No, you know what? I'm not going to bother with the red card for this particular one because it's quite long. Is this video? I'm already up at 13 minutes and 45 seconds. Then we got FA Cup second qualifying round, and as you can see, Kettering were no pushovers, although we were like massive odds-on favourites. And obviously they give us some squeaky bum time there. But we actually went 1-0 down thanks to a penalty, which happened like this. You can see the actual goal went in after manually do this. I just want to show you this. And you can flip the bird. Charge in, Townsend there, and then that's what happened. For me, Andrew got the ball. It went down like he'd been shot, and it said it looks like we were, harsh. It looked like the penalty decision was harsh. So anyway, moving on to the next chance. They had a free kick, and Isaac Nelson popped up again. All of a sudden, with a rich fade of form. Holzer played a ball down the line. Laurie picks it up, playing I think on the left wing in this game. Nelson passed it to Johnson. Johnson was tackled and boom, straight in the bottom right hand corner. Just perfectly weighted. Oh, and it's actually finally working is the next face pack. So that'll be ready for the next video. It says not responding for about a week, and then it decides it's going to work. And then this happened. Oh no, this didn't happen. I've got to do it manually. Here we go. So Nelson got it here. This is the second half. Holzer picked it up. Played a lovely ball to Laurie, who just jogged past his man and smashed it down the middle of the net, and that made us 2-1 up. James Laurie with a good strike. So moving on to the next one, we had a free kick. Simpson played. I don't know why Simpson's playing it. He's a central defender. Rollinson put up at the edge of the area. Knocked it back to McGowan. Played a poor ball forward, but this is what happened. Cleveland capitalising on a bit of poor defending, really. Is it this goal now? Is it this goal? I cannot remember. Townsend got it here. No, it went the other end. But it was still probably some poor defending. Ball just cleared away, straight to Button, who chipped it over. Love lost it there again, unluckily for him, and then Flinders got it. Yeah, oh yeah, that were it. Peacock Farrell with a poor effort, and the reason why he's in the team, Neil Redfern started kicking off, saying that both him and the guy I've taken off, Jack Turnbull, took him off as well. Sorry, I've not been playing him. He complained about both of them not playing. So I've had to accommodate them by sending out other people on loan, such as, well, not so much Lynch. I've still got Lynch, but Wesley, I ended up sending him on loan. Someone just came in and said, oh, I want to loan him for a month. Since then, he's extended it to 3 months. But yeah, that was at the end of that game. Yeah, it must have been an early one. I seem to remember, like, on the pitch, if I just go on the tactics screen, I'll do it here. McGowan played everyone on side. All these were like up here, and he were back here somewhere. And the 2 guys were here, and it just got knocked through, and they were both on side. And the score, but I can't remember if that was the live one or last time. But yeah, as you can see, Johnson has gone a few games without scoring. 6.4. 6.3, is that? 6.3. So yeah, he's not playing well at the minute. But I'm trying to stick with him, because he's the best poacher. I might switch them 2 round. Is he still like that? Oops. What's happened there? There we go. So moving into this game, it wasn't. In fact, no. Let me just go through the transfers. So we've had Dave Wesley go out on loan and Sean Mullins gone out on loan. He started complaining about first team football, and I tried to convince him that, you know, is it all in the heat at the moment, and he said otherwise. So we're going to into match preview. As you can see, we're second. I'm playing against 10th place Bradford Park Avenue. Telford as well. They were like way down in the league, so I didn't see it as much of importance. There wasn't as much importance on it than this game here. Bit of a long one. We're going to team selection. I'm alright with this team. The only thing I do want to do is put Capitani amongst the subs. We do actually have 2 subs here that we don't need. Who do I drop? Capitani is a good player to have on the bench, and plus he's a striker. To be honest with you, I think Jordan Holt has yet to have a game. Bit of a waste of money, really, at this moment in time with his £240 a week. You know, he's not got bad stats, but he's just not got great stats. He's not going to be knocking Danny Andrew out of the team anytime soon, because he's got far superior stats. And he's been Mr. Consistency so far. So for this game, I'm going to have Matteo Capitani on the bench. We're going to stick with Isaac Nelson, who's still playing for the reserves, even though I'm pretty sure I knocked him off the reserves. Get off. Yeah, so let's get into this game. In fact, 1 second. One thing I'm trying to do, and I know you're probably thinking, just get on with the game, GW. I've now got this so we can actually pick out the key players. So Joe Colbeck is the key player. He's pacey. He plays on the right. He's got finishing of 6, dribbling of 10. He's got some decent stats. He's going to be someone we're going to have to keep an eye on. Fortunately, he's up against probably our best player in our team. So, hopefully, we can kick their ass. But this is a derby. So obviously they're going to say this. going to show them that one-man team. Continue to opposition obstructions. Yeah, tight marking on all them. I'm going to say, passionately, this is the only thing you can. I hardly see it really. Keen to avenge, or we can go for performance. Let's go for that. They knocked us out. Of the playoffs, and they need teaching a lesson. We need to kick their ass and chew some bubblegum. Right, let's do it! So, Bradford Park, you can get us underway. That's a fantastic challenge from Nelson. So, 20 minutes in and we finally get a game. Comes out to Love. Can he strike one? No, he decides to he opts for playing it wide. It's a good decision, as the goal nearly comes there. But Love has a strike. Nelson is there. What a save from Fleeman. Johnson gets his first goal, I think, in 5 games. Fantastic goal from the front man. Great effort at the beginning. Lovely ball there. Into the box from Simpson. I think it was into the box. It might have been not. To Love anyway. So 1-0 up. Guiseley find themselves at this early stage. Only the second time in 5 appearances against Bradford Park Avenue had they scored a goal. Because they drew 1-1 in the first playoff. Ryan Qualter. I thought it was Connor Qualter. I don't know why. Obviously, local derbies are always a pretty tasty affair, but there doesn't seem to be that much going on so far. And there's a goal at the other end. Nuttall with a fine finish after a bit of a defensive mix-up from the Leeds man Turnbull, which is why I wasn't wanting to play him. But it gets chipped in. He just ricochets off a few bodies. Him and Rollinson, the two Leeds lads combining well there for Bradford Park Avenue. So Turnbull, I thought he was going to lose it then straight away, but he does anyway because he just passes it to Heaton and finds Campbell. Is this going to be a quick 1-2 double salvo, if you will? Great ball into Nuttall. Can they clear the ball away? They can't. Campbell should have scored. It hits the post, and all of a sudden, guys here looking vulnerable. So, let's go into the instructions. Get stuck in. Actually score though, Alex Johnson. I just saw the end of that. We've actually dropped down to 3rd as it stands. But we need to do this for the fans. Do it! Do it now! Come on! And everyone is looking motivated. I'm looking for you for the difference. Everyone turn green like the Hulk. Come on. You can do it. Do it now. Come on. Right. Get on with it. So guys, it gets underway for the second half. Good ball from Nelson straight away to Rollins, and it's rare that you see that. They usually pass backwards. Good tackle from Hughesville, but it's a throw-in. So up comes McGowan. Let's take it. That's a decent result for us, is that, at the minute. Now Heaton is injured. Going to be time for some subs shortly. There we go. So Lewis Almond is going to come on. Probably for Isaac Nelson, who's not been as effective today. James Laurie can swap with them. They can switch positions. We'll go with that for now. Just for now. So, Tavon Campbell is offside. All of a sudden, the chances seem to have dried up. Here we go. Here's another highlight. McGowan with the throw to Rollinson. Plays a decent ball in. Laurie's there! Flynn says. Don't know what the defender was doing there. But, you know what? A bit of a bogey team at the minute at Bradford Park Avenue. We are going to make another change. Capitani's going to come on for James Laurie. And we'll hold on for now. Another 5-10 minutes. Let's make another substitution. Gavin Rothery. Let's see if you can unlock them with your awesome playmaking skills. We'll confirm. I'm just going to pause it here. Just so I can... Oh, hold on. Maybe not. I'm going to pause it now so I can do this. passionately. Show some passion! LOL! And Jack Turnbull's going to get a first 90 minutes under his belt for us, because he's been playing 60 minutes and I've been making changes because we have actually been winning at the time. Here comes Rothery now with a decent pass inside to Holsworth, winning the ball well. Now it's Almond. I'm going to keep making that error. I apologise. Good ball to Capitani. And finds Johnson! Oh, he's put it wide! Hands on head moment. Is that the last chance for Guiseley? Peacock Farrell, double save, no treble save, and now tactics, there we are. Let's push you forward, let us change you to let's try an inside forward attack. Let's change you to support, and change you to support. Fat nose, screw it, attack, lol. Team instructions. What am I doing? Pass it to space. Push higher up. Be more expressive. Much higher tempo. Okay, do it. Terrible. So after all that rambling, we're going to lose. McGowan. Long ball downfield. The Bogey team continues to be our Bogey team. That's a terrible result for us, is that? Terrible result. In no uncertain terms, I'm going to be aggressive and I'm going to say that was not good enough. Fortunately, they're all fired up, but that's horrendous. Now we're 4 points adrift of FC United. Don't forget, we've got to win this season. We've got to win the league. We can't not. So if we start doing poor, we're going to be under threat of getting sacked. So, yes, a bad result. But we won't do on it too much. We'll have to move on to the next game. As Rotherham somehow beat Leeds. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Poor result, really. And I'm just going to send the assistant because I can't be arsed talking to him. Because I'm obviously angry. But yeah. Hopefully I've enjoyed this video regardless. It's been a bit of a long one. A lot of more detail in what's happened in recent games. What we are probably going to do is come back for the FC United game, because I see that has been a big game. And there's Harrogate in there as well. They are currently second. But I'll probably just go to the FC United game, because that's, at the minute, they're top of the league, and that's a big chance for us to try and make up some ground on them. So hopefully you'll join us for that. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.